Everybody, Thomas here, and today we're working on cutting boards, charcuterie boards, whatever you want to call it. This one's one of my favorites. I haven't sanded it in a while and everything, but it's got a lot of figure. It's black walnut. I have a pile over here. I just replicated that same one in spalted red oak. Once I add some oil to this, do a little more work, that's going to look great. I also have another piece of black walnut. I'm going to do something similar to this one. No two boards I make are ever the same. This, folks, that's a heavy board right there. That is actually American chestnut. That's a whooping board right there. I like that one. It's very heavy. I might have to bring it down a little bit. I gotta get all the bark off too. None of these are finished up yet. And some more of these. This is ash. This is ash that's I recently cut up in Tennessee. That is very hard and heavy. Probably gotta thin that one down. About 1.25 inches right now. I'll probably bring that down a little bit more. But just something unique and different. People love that. This little black walnut piece right here, nothing special. I want to kind of maximize some of the color change and stuff like that. So let's go and throw this on here with a jigsaw and see what we can do. That looks pretty good, but I want to give it just a little more pizzazz. So I'm going to add like a little slope angled cut here on the top. Now that looks pretty cool. And then really to finish this off right here, I was going to do another angle there. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to go ahead and angle the jigsaw. I don't know if I can. She's locked up on me. There we go. All right, let's put a little angle on this. And I'll put a little curve to it as well. Not much. Zam. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to throw it to the planer. It might be kind of loud, so hopefully not too bad. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's different, almost like a little cleaver, but that didn't take me long at all, folks. Not long at all. Now I just got to do the sanding. I'll take some of these edges down and go from there. But that looks pretty cool. I think that's a keeper. And it does have, I might take one more pass on the top here. I'm not going to bore you with that, but I'll go ahead and sand this down. Throw some oil on this. You know, actually I'm looking at this side. Dang, that would have been the better side to do with the angles and stuff like that, like this rolled edge. But let me run this through the planer a few more times, then I'll throw it on the sander. So stay tuned. I'll do a little time lapse. All right, folks, I think total elapsed time on this board so far, I'm sitting about 9 minutes, if that. Now my favorite part. So I've sanded it down, everything. Now I'm going to add Howard's Butcher Block Conditioner. You can get this at Lowe's, Home Depot. It's usually near the stains or stuff like that. But just apply it on there. It's a mixture of mineral oil and beeswax and other good things that make the wood look amazing. But very, amazed and very impressed with this product. I've been using it now for 3-4 years. It's not that expensive. That's like $9 or $10. And again, it's readily available at most of your hardware stores, and it goes on so easy. And I'll apply probably like 2 coats of this onto there. The first coat I'll do pretty heavy and everything. Make sure you get everything, all little nooks and crannies, everything. Just seal that sucker up. And then you can take the excess off with a paper towel or whatever. But for the most part, this board is just about done. So again, maybe 10 minutes time on this. That's pretty amazing looking board right there. Now I've still got some of this oil and stuff on there, but you kind of get the idea. In fact, hey Tommy, go ahead and grab me some paper towels real quick so I can wipe this off. They're over behind the sawmill. While he's doing that, I'll throw a little bit more on another one of these boards, because to tell you the truth, I haven't worked with the ash before. I don't know really what the color is going to come out like. So while we're waiting on him to do that, I mean, that's a pretty impressive board. And a board like this, it'll be about $40 or so at the craft fair we're going to do. That grain, I love black walnut, folks. It is just beautiful, beautiful stuff. And this is a board that you really wouldn't use for anything else because it has that sapwood there, but it looks great. It really looks great. Thank you. So I'm just going to wipe off the excess and everything. And this gives it a nice, like a matte finish. And you saw this board from start to finish. And literally, folks, I'm not lying. It's 9-10 minutes worth of time went into this. Now, I will say this, though. I do have my own sawmill, so I have these boards like this, just kind of these, off-cut slabs just sitting around. But that is a beautiful board. We'll take this out into the sun here in a second so you can see kind of what it looks like. But I'm very happy with that. And I think anyone who gets this board will be happy with that. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff. So stay tuned. I'm also going to finish up an ash one. In fact, I'll put on another little time lapse. I'm going to do a little more with some of these other boards, and I'll show you a couple of these, and then I'll get a good picture for the entrance photo. So stay tuned. Well, there you have it, folks. That's not too shabby. Total time spent on all this, just about an hour. So again, this is the black walnut one that we initially worked with. Beautiful. Then we have a spalted red oak, and pretty neat little thing. I left some of the saw marks in it just so people know, yeah, that was in fact cut on a sawmill. Then we have some ash. I left a little bit of the bark on there, but folks, this ash, that is some beautiful stuff. Then this American chestnut, very happy with the way this turned out. Just beautiful, and it's, man, that's probably like one of the heaviest ones. And a little black walnut one here as well. So, and then my favorite one, of course, this is the one I did last year. See that figure right there? Isn't that amazing? Oh yeah, it's so good on this one. This is one I'm not going to sell. I'm keeping this one. This is one I promised my wife I would not sell. But just that 3D effect of that figure in there, I love that. But that was a very, very nice board right there. But in total, again, about an hour's worth of work. Okay, rough numbers here. I'm not exactly sure. That one will sell for about 40. That one will sell for about 25. That one will sell for about 25. That one I'm going to sell for 50 just because of the rarity of the wood. And that one there I'll sell for 20. And then that one there is not for sale. But not too shabby. I think that turned out very well, and I'm very happy. And I have a whole lot more of these I got to finish up. So if you want to come out and see these, we'll be in Lucedale at the Gingham Tree Craft Fair on 13 November. That is not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. And we will have a booth. I think we're like booth 103 or something like that. My goal is to have 20 to 30 of these boards, as well as stake cutouts and some other things. But I am very happy with the way these turned out. Hope you enjoyed this video. It was short, it was simple, but you know, no two boards I make are ever the same. They might be similar, and I'm just very happy. So again, please like, subscribe. We'll see you around. If you want to see more of this stuff, just let me know. Thanks.